Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at another episode of people who don't know how to treat animals. So, didn't think we'd be back so soon, but Alinity is not the only example of somebody who does not know how to treat an animal on the internet now that has made a example out of themselves. So, I wake up to basically everybody going crazy online over this new incident that apparently happened. I don't know when this happened. Apparently a video went up recently on this girl's channel, and it just kind of blew up all over the whole community, and she's just getting destroyed, and it's a good thing. So the thing is this one is nothing like Alinity when it comes down to it. Like, everyone really destroyed Alinity when it came down to what she did. She got called all kinds of different things, and she was really labeled an animal abuser and whatnot. When you look at what she did and you look at what this girl did, I don't think they're really even comparable. I mean, I didn't show the video clips of what Alinity did because I was afraid that maybe YouTube would consider that something that would like age restrict the video or something like that. Usually they enforce really weird rules. They're hypersensitive over a lot of things. I'm almost certain that they would do something to this video if I showed this, because this girl, Brooke Houts, literally in her video strikes this animal several times, pins this dog against the ground, spits on it, she kicks it at one point, screams at it several times, all in the span of one video, by the way. So I think we can all agree that that all far exceeds anything Alinity ever did. So taking all that into consideration, that's far worse than anything Alinity did. I mean, Alinity, at the end of the day, she threw her cat over her shoulder. She, had the cat lick alcohol off of her lips when she kissed it. Really stupid decisions. Nothing even comparable to what Brooke did to her dog. This situation's definitely worse. This girl is apparently just a YouTuber. I mean, this isn't taking place on Twitch, so I don't know how the rules are going to be enforced on this one. I would assume YouTube is going to have to do something about this. Now, she posted this video, right? And, it was supposed to be a prank on her dog, where she, like, put up this clear saran wrap or something, and the dog was supposed to walk into it. And apparently she didn't edit it properly, and she left in all the clips of her abusing her dog. And that's how she basically, exposed herself online abusing her animal. She wasn't supposed to leave those clips in the video. That's the explanation that we've all gotten. And I will, of course, go over her apology and her explanation, her quote-unquote apology, aka her sob story. And we're going to go ahead and logically demolish that one. By the way, Mr. Pigskin will be making a return here in a little while, if you're interested in that one. So that's how this whole thing pretty much unfurled, and I don't really understand how you can edit a video and accidentally leave in, like 7 different clips of you abusing your animal, and it just be like a total accident. Oh, it was just an accident, everybody. I can understand, like, accidents during editing. Oh, I accidentally left in this clip of audio I didn't mean to leave in, where, like, I coughed or something like that. Just a little bit of a misstep during editing. Edited, like, this 14-minute long video. This one little clip messed up. But when you make, like, a 5-minute video and you leave in 7 clips of you kicking a dog and holding it down and spitting on it and smacking it and chasing it into the other room to strike it, I think that's a tad bit different. That's behavior that maybe you want to comb over it a couple times to make sure we got all those clips out. But no, apparently this chick is too stupid to do that. That would make too much sense. So she exposed herself to everybody. The video gets bombarded with hate. And, everyone picks up on it. Keemstar, Bo Blacks, everybody. I talk about it. Everyone's talking about it, man. So she posts her reaction to it all over the place, because you gotta, hold on, we're gonna type in her name here because I'm unprepared. It's a one-man show here, folks. You gotta be prepared, right? Anyway, so she puts up this post on her Twitter, and it just gets crucified, folks. To everyone who's been commenting on my social media as of recently, 4 pages. Anything I say isn't going to make those who believe I'm a bad person stop believing that. You're right, and I'm aware of this. I apologize to anyone who's been affected, wrong affected by the way, negatively by the footage. I think the first person you should apologize to is probably the dog that you've been abusing, off camera, I guarantee, and on camera. Because I can only imagine what the dog goes through off camera if you're comfortable recording this just to edit it out. You know what I'm saying? First off, I want to address the uncut footage. On the day in particular the video was filmed, and actually this past week, things in my outside life have been less than exceptional. Oh, here we go with the pity party, folks. Oh, things in my life have just been so terrible that I've just had to be really mean to my dog and just kick it and hit it and spit on it. I'm not gonna play the victim card or anything of that sort, but I do want to point out that I'm rarely as upset as what was shown in the footage. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the victim card or anything of that sort, but I am gonna play the victim card. The bubbly, happy-go-lucky Brooke that you often see in my videos is typically an accurate representation of me, but it's obvious that I'm playing up my mood in this video when I'm clearly actually frustrated. Yeah, most people like you play up your representation of yourself in every single video because your personality is already devoid as possible. I know I'm being harsh, but that's just the truth. These people have no personality, so they hyperextend it almost. Like, if you watch even more than 3 of their videos, they all act the same. Basic white girl, they're loud, they all act the exact same. It's the same song and dance with all of them. Hey everybody, it's Brooke! Welcome back to another video! Today I'm gonna abuse my dog! It's the same song and dance, folks, but it doesn't excuse you abusing your animal. That being said, this does not justify me yelling at my dog in the way that I did, and I'm fully aware of that. About time. Should I have gotten as angry as I did in the video? No. Should I have raised my voice and yelled at him? No. Yeah, these are the 2 things that you should have addressed right off the beginning. You know, you getting as angry as you did and you raising your voice, not you striking the animal repeatedly, kicking it, spitting on it, and holding it down. Those aren't the things that should have been addressed. However, when my 75-pound Doberman is jumping up in my face with its mouth open, I do as a dog parent have to show him that this behavior is unacceptable. I like how the weight has to be included as if this is like the heaviest dog on planet Earth, and if you can't handle a 75-pound dog jumping up on you, don't get a 75-pound dog. But I want to make it known, regardless of what my dog does, I should not have acted that way towards him. Yeah, that's probably the truth. I want to clarify that I'm not a dog abuser or an animal abuser in any way, shape, or form. Anyone who has witnessed or heard true animal abuse will be able to clearly see that. My dog in no way, shape, or form was hurt by any action that I displayed in this video. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Brooke. You kicked, hit, spit on, and held a dog down. The dog recoiled from your hits several times. The dog audibly was upset by your actions. In the video, the dog whimpered in pain. Yeah, your dog was not hurt by your actions. I know people are going to say you don't really know how he feels, and this is true. Yeah, you don't know how he feels because you're an insensitive moron. But if he was audibly and physically in pain, it would be a different story. Well, it is a different story because he was. I also did not spit on my dog, but I understand how it could look like I did. Well, I mean, you kind of went off camera, leaned down in his face, and went... So, I mean, yeah, let's call a spade there. Did I get in his face and take unnecessary actions towards him? Yes, I did, and that was not the way I should have handled the situation. Did I spit on my dog? No. My family and I are in the process of getting him training. The training I've been looking at for him is very expensive because it'd have to be one-on-one with a trainer. Ever since he was attacked at the dog park, he isn't okay with being around other dogs. He sticks to me like Velcro if he's in the presence of another dog, even a little chihuahua. I can't see him getting what he needs from a group training environment. That being said, I know I can personally learn more effective techniques to get his energy out and keep him disciplined as well. I don't think you can because I think that you're a stupid person and I think you don't know how to handle this breed of dog. More or less, I don't think you can handle any dog, and I think that you personally should not have control over anything with more energy or power than probably a toothpick. Anyone who knows me personally knows I have an immense love for animals, including my own. I would never do anything to purposefully, physically, or mentally harm my animal, except for kick it, hit it, spit on it, hold it down repeatedly, and then just edit out those clips and pretend like I never did it, and then post a sob story on the internet. Again, I should not have yelled at him or have been as physically aggressive as I was, and I'm fully aware of that. Look at that, that's funny, isn't it? I would never do anything to purposefully, physically, or mentally harm my animal, but I shouldn't have yelled at him or been as physically aggressive as I was, but I didn't do any of those things, remember? I just said that before. Brooke, just own up to it. You messed up. Just say, hey, I did something wrong, I admit that I did something wrong, and just own it. Everyone saw the video. We all know you did something wrong. He was not hurt, nor has he ever been purposefully hurt by me. I know I'll be in many future situations where he's being physical, but I will not respond this way again. Yeah, I'm sure you never will. I'm sure there'll never be a situation where, your previous actions will never build character. that leads to this exact reaction ever again. Family or friends that have spent any amount of time with Sphinx and me know that we have a trusting, loving relationship. All he wants to do is be by my side, cuddle with me, and be around me, which I love. My love for him is exponential and infinite, and I do anything I can in my day-to-day life to ensure that he is living as happily as he can. I'm sorry my actions in that particular moment did not reflect that. Then don't abuse your dog. It's really simple. I mean, about my Twitter, I deactivated my account earlier in the day. When I went to open it, I was met with an excess of notifications of people telling me I'm messed up, I'm a bad person, I'm going to hell, I belong in jail, etc. For my own mental health and for no reason besides that, because there's no other possibility, there's no other reason. I didn't think it was necessary for me to be reading those comments at that time. Lastly, I don't want to make this statement seem like it's me defending myself because that's not my goal. I do want to point out what actually happened though. My intent by explaining the situation is to give you, those of you who are rightfully angry with me, the explanation you deserve. I'm getting my dog training that the dog doesn't really need, because honestly, when you look at the clip, the dog is just being playful like any other dog. Dobermans act that way all the time. And I'm looking at ways at how I can personally improve how I train him at home. I'm sorry you guys had to watch the footage and were upset with it. And I'm sorry to my dog for raising my voice and acting aggressively. In my heart and from the words of the people that spent most of the time with me, I know I'm a great dog mom. No, you're not. But not perfect. That I spoil him in the best ways, that he gets all the treats he could ever want. And the Amazon Prime mailman is probably tired of delivering packages of dog toys to my house. Here we go with the sympathy card of, oh, how great I treat my dog. Again, this doesn't make my actions in the footage okay, but I'm just explaining what my day-to-day life is really like, whether you believe me or not. On a serious note, I love you guys, and I want to thank you for pointing out the things that you think are wrong and discussing them. The world needs more of that. I hope you give me the chance to prove these statements are about myself do align with my actions. So basically, if you understand what's going on, what she did, she played the victim card, she made this all about herself, she deflected all the blame off of herself, and she made it out like she didn't really do anything wrong here. I mean, I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm not surprised. And yeah, she got ratioed really bad. There's almost 10,000 comments on this post compared to only 1,000 likes, so I definitely don't think there's been a very good positive reaction from the community to this. Honestly, I think she's just an idiot. That's what I really think the problem is. She's a manipulative person, she's an animal abuser, and I don't think she should have any control over this animal. People like H3H3 Productions have stepped up, and he even offered to buy the dog from her, name any price. Other creators have stepped up to speak out about it, and yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to show you guys that this is normal behavior. So, Mr. Pigskin, who is my pet, I just wanted to show him that I rule this household. He steps up and challenges me sometimes. The other day we were filming a skit, and I was just having a good day, man, and then he knocked me down. So, today I got my revenge. So, Mr. Pigskin, my old foe, you made me fall during our last fight. Now you'll have to pay the ultimate price. I've been saving up this key for you for a long time. You've been a very bad Mr. Pigskin, and I'm gonna have to make you pay. It's time you learn. Never mind that I, as a pet owner, am supposed to take care of you, and I'm supposed to remain patient and vigilant, even though you might test my patience at some point. Take this. Kame. Hame. Ha! Yes. Yes, I think I finally killed Mr. Pigskin. Now the audience can finally tell me what they think of Mr. Pigskin being dead. Nani? Well, I guess it's time to really finish Mr. Pigskin off. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you, Mr. Pigskin? Well, let me show you a more terrible one. Get out of here! Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Just unconscious. Right next to that James Harden jersey that's for some reason in here. Who would have known? Well, yeah. Here's what we do to dogs who are bad in this house, Mr. Pigskin. We step on their neck. Yeah, maybe we roughhouse and pin their necks against the floor for being bad. And we spit on them. Yeah, bad dog. Yeah, it looks like Mr. Pigskin finally got done in, huh? Yeah. Wait a minute. Mr. Pigskin?